Risk management had been always very important for Union Investment, as Union Investment is a conservative core investor and had been for the last 50 years. So especially on the institutional side, for many years now we have a risk management conference with many Nobel Prize winners coming and joining us on all asset classes. And a part of it is with regards to real estate. Risk management always has been part of a core strategy, means taking care about the cycles, trying to have sufficient sustainability for the long term. Having said that, it is very important to mention that the institutional investors with us, it's church money, insurance companies, or pension funds who have a long-term perspective. And even on the private side, the individual investors stay a very long time with us. And sustainability had been very important for us for a long time, and we do have a sustainability check for each investment we do. Apart from that, we do try to get on certain assets certificates with regards to sustainability. We believe from risk a management point of view, it's very important to say that as an investor with a sustainability asset, or a sustainable asset, it is very important to have that as an asset for the value of the asset. For instance, we stay in Hamburg in the Emporio. We got the American Platin lead certificate. So there, it really counts into the value of an asset, and especially as a long-term investor. Sustainability counts into the quality as one part of it. I wouldn't over-exaggerate with regards to sustainability, but it had come one additional important point for investors. Let's take the Brexit. For us, London always had been a very important place to be invested, and it's always going to be a very important place. However, certain investments depend on the decision of the British. Having said that, if the British decide to exit the EU, there's going to be a certain time to renegotiate. It's going to be an uncertainty for more than at least 5 years, is my personal view on it. Imagine Greenland, when they left, it took only for the fishing rights 2.5 years. So take all the complexity into it, it's going to last very long. So for us to invest in London, it's very difficult at the moment. So we rather invest not on any speculative engagement right now, unless we have a certainty what's going to happen, in or out. Having said that, we just did an investment in Manchester, but that was an asset fully let, so it is very important. With regards to the US, we are more relaxed, I would say, but we're not an investor in critical geopolitical areas, so we stick to the core markets, and that is a profound base of our strategy, just go into the core markets, which is Northern America, Western Europe, and Asia. We do always had some of our assets managed to core in our larger funds as well as in tinier institutional funds. We just raised money yesterday for one institutional fund that is concentrating on a kind of a value-add strategy in addition to a core strategy. We do have certain assets in the core markets where we get some assets that we have managed to core, but it's just to a certain extent and in the core markets. We wouldn't add something. If I said, for instance, Asia, we would just go there to core markets like Japan or Singapore. We definitely look at them. We rather don't look at them as a risk, but as an opportunity, and try to adopt our strategy to these new circumstances, for instance, Airbnb, as you've mentioned, but as well as what you need in an office building. what kind of technical support you have to deliver to your tenants. That is very important, and that is one of our main discussions we have on the board right now, to get that into the strategy and to adopt our strategy all the time, over and over again, to these circumstances, technical as well as new business styles.